this video comes across well and there's not too much background noise in it. It might be. I'm in the lovely Scarborough, WA. Lovely beach behind me. Sun just about to pop through the clouds, and I just thought it might be a nice set for a change. Today we're going to be talking about drop bags and what you should be putting into your drop bags, whether you actually need your drop bags, and what type of drop bags you should use if you're using them. So before I get into the video, as usual, thanks everybody for the support in the videos the last few weeks and months. It has been blowing my mind. The subscription count just keeps going up, guys, so if you haven't already subscribed and you're watching these videos, hit the subscribe button. Always feel like you can leave a comment and ask a question. I answer lots of questions to a lot of people. That the way behind this channel is to help as many people as I can, so if I'm not answering your question in the video, please just leave me a comment and we'll get on to that. So into today's video on drop bags for any ultra, but these little videos are more around the 200 miler, but the same applies for any ultra distance. So should you be using a drop bag? First of all, it's probably the first question you ask yourself: do I need a drop bag? That comes down to whether or not you have got a lot of special requirements that the aid stations won't be able to supply at the race, is the way I look at it. So in terms of if you've got a special dietary plan that you know the aid stations won't be providing, drop bag is definitely the way to go. If you have got special medical things that you need to be getting at every kind of other aid station or whatever the case is, drop bags, excellent place. Put your medication into that. That's kind of the reason it was kind of put together and brought up for the aids or for the drop bags, so that if it's not available at the aid stations, you can put it in a drop bag. The other thing then is, if you have got no crew, so if you're one of the guys that are going to go it solo, and that's a tough one. I know I'll probably have to do one sooner or later because the family gets sick coming to Le Mans, but if you are coming to the race, you've got no crew at all, and I know people out there that's probably doing that. Check to make sure, first of all, whatever race you're doing, that you're allowed to do that, because some races have it as a stipulation that you need to have a crew. So check that out first of all. The other thing then that you need to kind of consider is, if you've no crew, you've no way of getting any of your other supplies that the aid stations definitely won't have. The change of clothes is going to be your biggest one. We've already talked about if you've got any kind of nutritional thing that you want to be going into the bag, get it into the bag. We've already talked about the medical things, and as I say, my plan with drop bags is always to keep it as simple as possible. Quick, very funny story. First 100 miler that I did 10 weeks out from the race, I decided I would book into this 100-mile trail race. Never run a trail race before in my life, and thought, well, this will be fun and a good challenge. Read the race kind of briefings and that, and said about drop bags. I was like, drop bags? What do I put in a drop bag? I've never heard of a drop bag before. So I thought, God, it's in the hot Australian sun. I'm gonna need lots of water, gonna need lots of nutrition, energy drinks, had bottles, lots of bottles in lots of bags. I think it was 10 bags maybe in there. So I had a bottle in each bag. I had got nutrition in each bag, apples and fruit and orange. Pretty much everything I thought I was going to need to run the race. Got to the race, through the aid station. The aid stations were perfect. I didn't need half the stuff out of the race. WA Ultra doing an awesome race, and yeah, Sean's got them well organised, so you definitely don't need to be worrying about the aid stations in terms of nutrition, fluids, things like that there. If you're somebody that, I'm a plant-based person, and if I feel that there's not going to be enough things at the aid stations, and I don't have a crew, then I would put something into the bag if it really bothers me. I'm not that fussy, to be honest. So most things I can get at an aid station, and there's a lot of plant-based options and vegan food at the aid stations last year for people with that. But as I say, if you're fussy and like things a certain way, get it into a drop bag. The other thing I would say about drop bags is what type of drop bag you should be using. I usually use one of the kind of tin foil refrigerated bags that you get from the Coles supermarkets nowadays, or Woolies, or wherever you shop if you're here in Australia, if you're abroad. Something kind of, if you want to keep stuff cool, obviously the more insulated it is. These things are dropped in areas where there's no cooler bag and things like that. They're in the back of vans or pickups to get to these locations. So don't expect miracles from the race organisers. Try and keep, if you've got stuff that you want to keep cool in it, try and get it into a bag that suits that. If it's medicine, again, you're going to have to try and work around that. But so that's kind of how to package it. You should have your name, you should have your number on it, you should have the aid station, very importantly, the aid station that you want it to go. So if you're planning to change a pair of shorts at a certain aid station, have that shorts in that bag with the aid station on it. It is a race requirement to put the actual aid station that you want it at, and that's for obvious reason. Guys, have clear writing. Think of a bag that kind of stands out for you, because if you've got 80 bags, 100 bags, 1,000 bags sitting at an aid station, whatever the case is, depending on the race size, you don't want to be spending a load of time searching for your bag. Don't be rude to the aid station volunteers. They're not expected to go and find your bag for you and going, oh, where's my bag? Go get your bag yourself. They're usually in a location. Ask if you can get your bag yourself. Aid station personnel are always busy, and they're only there to help and assist, so they can't do everything. So if you've got special requirements, you've got an aid station bag, get to the aid station. What I always do is try and get the aid station bag myself, look at it, think if it can stick out more, you can get something a bright coloured. If you write it with a different marker, if you tie something on it, it's a bit like getting a suitcase from an airport. It can be hard to find, there's lots of them there, so bear that in mind. What else do we need to know about drop bags? That's pretty much it for what you're going to be putting in the drop bags. As I say, the number one thing I would recommend you put in drop bags is lube. So if you get to an aid station and you've got no lube, I recommend carrying lube in my backpack, and I'll be carrying it too, but for whatever reason, holding the backpack, lose the lube, whatever the case is, I'm going to put a little sandwich bag with just a couple of scoops of little lube in it, so that it'll get me to the next aid station if I need it. Obviously, if you've got a race crew following you through the race, you're going to be limited with the amount of drop bags you need. If you don't need them, I wouldn't use them, guys. It's just going to complicate your race even more. If you have the special requirements that you need to be putting into them, use them. It'll certainly help. The last thing, guys, and thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of the lube video, is just how my training's going at the minute. My training is back on track, so to speak. I feel like I'm getting back to where I was before the calf injury a few weeks ago. Had a little down patch where I wasn't running, and 5 weeks of very little training other than core work and all the stuff I don't like doing. But back on track now. I've got 150k up in 7 days there, so I feel like I'm back on track. Got a new job starting in a couple of days where I'm going to be flying away for 2 weeks at a time, which will be another new challenge. Just whenever I don't really need it, but hey, that's life, isn't it? So no, I feel like training's going good. Hope your training's going really well. If you're doing the Delirious week or Delirious West, 7 weeks left, so it's time to get excited and get the finer points done. And as usual, thanks for watching these videos, guys. Thanks for your support, and I hope whatever race you're training for, whatever distance you're training for, you're going good. Cheers.